What's up? What's up? Good morning. Been up since about 4. Uh, did my normal routine this morning. A little bit of meditation, some sage, get my mind right to look for opportunities in the charts. So what we'll do is what we normally do. Going to kind of take a look at some of the headlines and news. I always like to start with Reuters. I think my music might be a little too loud, so I'm going to turn it down some. All right. So what I'd like to do is just kind of go right here to world news, browse world, and I'm looking specifically for the countries that I am interested in trading. So right now it would be the GBP and the JPY, which is your Great British Pound, and Japanese Yen, which is going to be the United Kingdom. Now, for some reason, Reuters does not give me Japan's news, so I will use Japan Today to actually look for Japanese news. All right, so under the United Kingdom, we're looking for specific headlines, which this could be interesting. Voters give scandal hit UK Prime Minister Johnson a kicking with the by-election loss. Wow. So when Boris was originally elected, that was a huge positive for the United Kingdom. So I'm not sure what this means. I think this is going to be a negative, but depending on what the actual data news is for today, that can help us. UK shares have greatly lost. They raised the rates, which actually was a positive because the market shot up yesterday. As soon as they raised the rates, and then they shot back down to stabilize, balance out, should we say. All right. It's been a while since I've been recording. I've been working on this property, trying to get it situated for rent or sell. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. So that's been a big, major thing. Um, we obviously need to look at the United States just because underlying there's always something that affects the whole market with the US. I'm trying Vidyard for screen recording, and I feel like it's actually slowing down my performance on my computer here. So I might have to find a different program to use for screen recording. Hmm. So I'm just looking for any headlines that stick out that seem like they would affect the US economy or the US dollar. in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, I'm not seeing much. Then we check out myfxbook.com. This is where we're going to look at our economic calendar. It's going to provide us with some economic news, data, information. So we're looking here, we're looking at, is this news going to be positive or negative? Positive or negative, meaning it, and also is a surprise or not, which basically, if the previous was negative 1.5, the consensus, meaning this is what they thought it was going to probably be before the numbers are released, 4.2, the actual 4.7, which is better than what they expected. So this would be a potential for positive impact. So we've got a lot of positive, positive, positive. When you're looking at my FX book, you can actually click on the actual sector, and it's going to actually provide you with a definition of what the sector is. So this is how you can get your knowledge on understanding exactly, what is this information here. You also can look at the previous map data, which waiting for this map to load. I think bar chart's slowing us down, so I'm going to close this out real quick. So this is the previous data, and what we're seeing is it's actually higher than all the previous. So this is a positive, very, very good thing to see. Also, market sentiment is a pretty good thing to take a look at. This gives you an idea of who's long and who's short within the market. You can see here there's 2,900 positions long, 2,600 positions short. So theoretically, we should be seeing this market continue to go on an upward movement. But if you look here, we've been seeing some negative moves in terms of how many pips the market's moved. So from there, you can take a look at each one of these to look at that overall impact. Looking at Japan today. So I'll look at politics and business. That's interesting. We're overstating construction data. Doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that? Asian shares mostly lower. This is good news. Trade recovering. Supply chain trouble easing. So we got the Fed going to tighten up some of its credit faster. We'll see 3 rate hikes. World shares advance after Fed steps up stimulus pullbacks. All of this is information that's indicating economies are getting a little bit better. So we'll look for some positive stuff. I like using Forex Live. Forex Live gives us a really, really quick tidbit, tiny bit data. This little bit of information here is going to be really just a quick eye look to see if there's anything that sticks out or stands out more than what we've already seen through those other ones. Then from there, we'll hop on and take a look at investing.com and then look what's going on in the charts. Bank of England's thinking the same thing as the Fed. All right, I closed out that YouTube video because it's slowing down all of our other loading. Yeah. All right, so let's see here. When I go to investing.com, I'm simply going to go to markets, looking for currencies. I'll be looking for the GBP JPY, which you'll have to click into the single. I'll click on Forex rates to get that page to load better. GBP JPY. There are some articles here on investing.com. You can take a look at them if you decide you want to. Specifically, I'm going here for technical, the news and analysis. So when I click on technical, we're seeing here monthly, weekly, daily, 5 hour, 30-minute. Everything's pretty much saying sell right now. So I am looking for a reason for the market to either continue to the downside or reverse. If you go to news and analysis, you can look here. Which I was in a trade when it's happened. I saw it. Everybody's talking about this potential for it to maybe continue to the upside. If it breaks, it's going to continue down. So we're just looking for confirmations. At this point, let's go over to the charts. See what we got here. My chart is already marked up. So typically it's the 17th of the month. Good time to take a look at the current month. If you look at this, what I see here, we've got a piercing pattern. This is a potential for downside movement. We're in an area where the last time the market got here, it came down. I would like to see it come down and fill in this little area of imbalance right here, but the market does what it does sometimes. So let me see here. All right, I'll go to the weekly, which we're seeing strong areas of previous weekly support tested, it's holding holding. So as of right here, if this week we're seeing a piercing pattern, which means upwards of 80% of this previous bearish candle is being engulfed. So this is a potential for a reversal, which every time it's been down here, it's gone up. So we just have to see how today plays out to know what next week is going to look like for this move. We are seeing a daily trend line, which was broken. The market came up here, tested this previous area of support, turned into resistance. Now it's coming back down. I personally would like to see it test here somewhere, give me some sort of a reversal pattern on a lower time frame, and then see it continue back up to the upside. But it's been respecting this area for a long while now, as we can see. Yeah. Check out our 4-hour. I know you see a lot of lines and stuff like that, but let's just look at the most recent area of price action is where we are. We've got our fib drawn here, so we're just looking to see for this to get into from here to here is our area of pay attention to see what happens. That's what we're doing right now. Sometimes I like to use the 3-hour chart. Gives me a little bit more insight. Really looking forward to seeing this market test this previous area of resistance, turn to support. If it tests here, we've got 1, 2, 3 times its move. It comes back into this area right here. So if it comes into this area and we see rejection, we should be looking for a buy to the upside up here somewhere. That'd be the ultimate goal right there, but this is what we're looking for. So we're seeing a little bit of rejection. Let's check out the 1-hour. I mean, it has the potential to come down to about here. So I need just a little bit more confirmation than that. All right. 1 hour is giving us something. 1 minute chart. All right, so that's what we're looking for. We're just waiting for a engulfing pattern at this area here to prove that the market is tested this area of resistance turned support. Testing. If it breaks, then we're looking for a retest of this area of resistance, and we will look to take this to the downside. So that's what we're waiting for. Tune in tomorrow. Thanks so much for your time. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you next week. Bye.